Welcome to Imola, the spiritual home of Ferrari. But you don't need me to tell you that. Just look at the red-clad Tifosi in the grandstands. They're ready. Are you ready? For the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. 3.1 miles of track at Imola featuring 19 turns, 9 to the right and 10 to the left. Remember that Imola differs from most other Formula One tracks as it's taken anti-clockwise. Let's hope nobody forgets that today. The exit from turn 18 will probably be the setup for many of today's overtakes, leading as it does into the longest straight on the circuit and its only DRS zone. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Oscar Piastri completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Sainz, Albon, Norris, Lopez, Russell, Vesti, Stroll, Bottas, Gasly, Hamilton, Sargent, Hauger, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Théo Pourchaire, Behrman, Tsunoda, the reserve driver, and Zhou Guanyu. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today. Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers,
morning, everybody. How is everyone doing? Let me know in the chat. Good morning.
That vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And those pre-race rituals are essential.
Let me know in the chat how you
making
guys
things systematic. We do a lot
well, we will
of
get ready then
season,
to start off
and
this
the more
race.
systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
So yeah, let me see if Lampy is available. Wait. I'm good, thanks. I'm good. Anyway, guys, this is our strat then. Thus, medium and meds to hards is the best strategy. We're gonna go 24 laps of fuel, so an extra 2 laps we have. Yes, I don't believe the soft tire will go the distance. They'll be in the 12-minute 35, so it'll be 2 seconds slower per lap. But yeah, we'll go to mediums to hards and meds. Try best. Anyway, Norris meant to start from pole position. He's going to start P6 after a grid penalty is taken. We are going to start P7 where we are. Poor qualifying, I say. No pace whatsoever to find out. Maximum position possibly could get is P7, P6. If we had a new set of tires, maybe P5 minimum. No, we haven't been in the top 3 apart from Q2 due to the rain. So that's that. But sorry, FP2 because of the rain. But yeah, we are good in the rain compared to the dry, but it is going to be what it is today, and hopefully it'll be a good race for us. Hopefully we can grab some decent points. I might not be able to watch the whole stream. That's fine, no worries. No worries whatsoever. You guys might be wondering why am I doing so many streams this week? Because not next week, the week after I might be going on holiday, so I do have to do some summer streams, and then I will get the highlights out, guys. It's like, for example, Australia's out, Melbourne highlights. I put Bahrain. Today I'm gonna make China highlights because let's just say Japan wasn't the best weekend for us. And then I'm gonna make the fastest lap videos, and yeah, that's that. If you all can, go ahead and check the Australia and Melbourne highlights. Right now you have like 20 seconds before the race start, but we shall see. Albon P5 for Ferrari after his DNF in Miami. Got a win in Miami, beautiful win. So I gotta do China race highlights, Miami race highlights, and then that's it, we're up to date. And then obviously Imola race highlights as we warming up the tires, then coming to the grid. Gonna angle our car Yeah.
Your streams are the best bit though.
Yeah, thank you guys. W streams. Thank you. Yeah, bro is spamming streams right now. It's all for you guys, you know. There will be an edit out soon, next weekend. Next week, there will be an edit, or this week.
Listen, you remember that the McLaren did to you in Miami was crazy.
Yeah, it was a nice battle though.
Here we go then. The Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. We're here in Monza. Well, not Monza. Imola. Time to go racing for the 5 red lights of the season. Here in Imola, lights out. And away we go and we do. Cut off George Russell already. He's trying to get away from us as Max Verstappen storms away in the lead. Piastri under pressure from Charles Leclerc into turn 1. We're not going to fight it with George Russell as we sort of get pushed off there, having to go off into the gravel. Otherwise we would have been possibly in the barriers. There's Alex Albon's drop a position as Norris up to P5 now, as Piastri and Charles Leclerc battling along has cost them a lot of time. And there's someone Gasly behind me now, and there's contact, and we're off already. That was not our fault there. Did the car get a lot worse over the season, off season? Probably. Here's the replay predominantly. Gasly, guys, whose fault is that? Whom's? Because we went for a late lunge, and then obviously then it's just cons back at the end. And we're off in the barrier, struggling to get out, and he's been given a 10-second penalty for that. That's not enough. Should be like 20-second penalty for that. Too aggressive on the start, lads. Come on. PW, why are you getting aggressive? I don't understand, but yeah. You can already see how much we're struggling to keep the car on the road now. We're stuck in 3rd gear, 2nd gear now. Because I think the suspension has got some issue as well. It's got like a hit from it. But yeah. Let's restart this race. Try again, guys. Right, here we go then. Triumphing again, and this time Albon has a very stalled of a start there. George, I swear to God, do not do this, George. Not today. Not today. Not today. Please, not today. We're gonna be Max. We can't be Max into turn 1, especially not there. Still going wheel to wheel with George, showing we have a good car battle here. Back to this. George, stay, good boy. Right now, get up to the speed to Albon. Norris up to P5. Notice Piastri's dropped 3 positions, and it's a Red Bull 1-2 again. Surprise, surprise. As we're now trying to lead this away. Heading up from the hill here, we've got a brilliant exit compared to Alexander Albon. He's just hit a car. Very aggressive, I'd say, the AI, especially today in Imola. Like they were aggressive in Miami, but not as aggressive. We had to back off there a bit. I was thinking to send a lunge here, but I remembered what happened in season 3. Yes, season 3. I remember what happened. So let's not do that, as we have got a beautiful toe coming around the final corner. Now we are going to send the lunge down the inside. We went for a gap that existed, and we're now up on to P6 then, as we have a big slide through there. I don't know what it is with this car. I don't know if it's the car or it's the... Wait, someone is messaging. I think Discord. Let me check. Sorry. Right, back. What was I saying? We went for a gap that existed there. Beautiful gap that existed there. And then we're back up into the gravel. I don't know what's going on. The minute we hit that last corner, the car just goes in the gravel.
Keep on it, you might make a mistake.
What on earth is George doing, mate?
Okay, slow
Yeah, I'm
down,
just gonna
slow
ram
down. Your delta's
Stroll.
negative, which means you're going too
Stroll got a
fast.
10-second penalty for that, not me. That's crazy.
Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty.
Final restart because the AI is just stupid today. Okay, what I'm gonna do is just play the game here. None mode. Just gonna launch off the line now. Trying to defend off Russell. What is he doing? Fending off Russell. Verstappen's dropped to 4th from pole. Verstappen's had a very poor start, especially him. As into turn number one, Piastri leads this race. Norris is struggling for grip here. We're trying to go battling wheel to wheel with Lando Norris. He's lost 2 positions in one corner there. Poor Lando. No worries then. Through here as we cruise our car up the hill here. And now we can chase on Alexander Albon. But that's a very poor start for Lando Norris, especially Max Verstappen. Yes, he's running in the top 3. But he should have been leading this race, not bottled the race, and he had bottled it massively there as Alex Albon. You can see him swerving towards the final bend up the hill there. Norris trying to get onto us again as we are gonna bit off through there. Gonna come back over the line safely. How was that extreme tracking this when I came back and I lost time? Look at the gap from me to Albon. Doesn't make sense this game sometimes. Alright, now cruise it nice and smoothly. Beautiful exit. Coming out of the final corner. Now we're going to get no DRS now. 17.745 for Oscar Piastri. We've got a lot of battery here. We're wasting it a lot here. Trying to get by Alexander Albon. And into turn number 1, we do get by Alex Albon. And we're up to P5. And this has been a very good start for us. Lando Norris now has to fend off Alexander Albon. Trying to get P5 away from him. Sorry, P6 away from him. There is as we go purple sector 1. We're absolutely draining the battery here, but we are really trying our best here to try and get up to Carlos Sainz. Minimum top 3 before we pit. Top 3 before we pivot. Pit stop lap 10, so we do have time to pit. Try and get these tires minimum to the end of the race here. So might do the undercut strategy or overcut as well, if possible. Overcut is a bit risky compared to the undercut though for me, especially around Imola today. So where the track temperature is quite high. I don't know if you saw in the before the formation lap when the way to the grid, it was quite high, the track temperature. So just want to point that out, especially as we come around the final bend now. DRS, drag reduction system 14.773. Now, oh, Piastri, Piastri versus Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc takes the lead of the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix there. And now we're going to get up to Carlos Sainz upon here. There's the tyres. Tyres are all good so far, on the rears especially. As we're coming around the final end of section 1 now.
Everything's looking good.
So, keeping with them. And my teammate has gained up 1 position. That's impressive. That's really impressive. However, it's a kick Sauber, so it makes sense. Vents there as we are trying to slide our way through sector 2. You can see how aggressive we were Ali through there. And Lando Norris has got on to Alexander Albon, so he's going to have a much better exit there. As we've got a beautiful exit on Alexander Albon. Sorry, Carlos Sainz there, trying to get the DRS away from him. And we have got DRS coming towards the main straight. We go by Carlos Sainz, do go by him to P4. We are going to get DRS on Max Verstappen. However, we know that Red Bull RB is really quick in a straight line speed, and there is the Red Bull straight line speed. But you can see Verstappen pulling away from us despite we have DRS, bit of battery as well. Piastri swoops around the outside to take the lead again of the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. This is a titanic battle between the top 3 here for the lead of the race. As Piastri versus Charles Leclerc, we have gone absolutely beautiful exit coming out of I believe that's turn 7. So we've got a beautiful exit around turn 7 there. We have got a bit of battery. We're going to start to regen the battery here and try and make a move on Max Verstappen here. And Max Verstappen, he started on pole position. He's dropped 3 positions down. We started P7. We're up to build P4 now. Our aim now is essentially not to overtake the race leader. I know that sounds silly, but the aim is not to overtake him because when we overtake them, they are going to have DRS, and the powerful DRS, the bound the main straight, is crazy for straight line speed. So yeah, as you can see, we're going to back off there, bending off there a bit as we do dip a wheel in the gravel, but nah, not going to affect us too much. Then here we come, DRS on Verstappen. Leclerc's got DRS on Piastri. Piastri's going to be a sitting duck into turn 1. Leclerc and Piastri, wheel to wheel. Verstappen and me have no battery, however we're much closer, and we spin it out in turn 1. Oh no. That was just crazy. Hold on, guys. Alright, let's go back out. I was saying is, this is a crazy titanic battle then between the top 3 for the race lead here. Verstappen much closer to him now, as Piastri is going to be on to Charles Leclerc this whole lap, trying to get by him, but at the same time he has to realise that he has to settle for P2 for now, otherwise then he can get the DRS and keep behind, keep within Charles Leclerc. But at the moment, as it stands, it looks like Piastri is in shot for this race win. Yes, Carlos Sainz has caught up to us. Gonna start to regen the battery here, and we do go off of the road there a bit. That will cost us quite a bit of time, about half a second there, as Carlos Sainz goes round the outside there. That was very aggressive from Carlos. Did we hit the grass? I believe we touched too much. Ah, there. Just too much the grass, and then the car just slid its way around. That was just inevitable to avoid there. Whoa, what happened there? Sorry, what is going on with the tire? Is it the tire wear? I can't see. Wait, let me check after we exit this game. 15%, 12%. It shouldn't be wearing off though. Let me just check this side. I'm gonna leave this slider available now. Dust slide. Piastri's got onto Charles Leclerc there. Okay, the tires look really good, I'd say. The rear temps though a bit higher compared to the front end, as we are slowly sticking behind Max Verstappen. As you can see, we're braking much earlier then. Here we go, beautiful exit around here. DRS on Verstappen. This is our chance to overtake Max Verstappen. He has got no battery. We've got a bit of battery coming round turn number 1. We are going to send the move down the inside on Max Verstappen to take P3 away. Now Piastri and Charles Leclerc, I'm gonna be realistic here and not overtake them, because I'm gonna let them fight, because if they do make contact, you know, I don't want to be in that train of contact there. And especially around Imola, you make contact, especially with the floor, you get floor damage. It's quite hard to manage, especially with the car we have. So we had no quali pace. I told my friends, I have a group chat on GC on Discord. I told my friends, you know, P7, okay, I have a friend called the F1 Racing Shorts, and he was like, you know, I think he said that's the real pace of the car or something, and I do understand where he came from, saying that's the real pace of the car. But at the same time, the real pace of the car is here. We're fighting the RBs, and especially now the reason why we're struggling, because of the tyre wear. The rear tires are just dying out every single corner, especially around sector 3, anywhere we need to have lowered downforce, especially with the tyre wear. So now we're just going to try back onto Max Verstappen. He is recharging the battery, meaning he's used a lot of battery to try and get up to us, as Charles Leclerc goes round the outside on Oscar Piastri here. Charles Leclerc retakes the lead of the Imola Grand Prix here, and this is a really good battle. Watch me along, as now you can see the limeish yellow, meaning the tyre wear is now starting to dag massively. We need to box predominantly ever so quickly. I was thinking of doing the overcut strategy, extending longer on these tyres, but I don't believe we should now. As Carlos Sainz, I was going to say Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz tries to get by us, we do keep ahead of him. Minimum we need to do now is keep within DRS, because if we lose one lap of DRS, he is going to affect us the whole race, especially when we pit. But when we pit, we should come out P4, P5, minimum P4. So minimum, that's that. As Carlos Sainz is now away from us for DRS, so he won't get the DRS. I'm going to switch to 57 brake bias, just testing it. I mean, what do we have to lose at the moment here? It's a lot of oversteer, sorry. So we've got ERS now, battery, base the battery here, ERS, and here we go. Can we? Hards, which I don't think anybody will go to soft tires till the end of the race, especially here in Imola, where the tire wear's already degging the meds. I don't know if you're gonna want to go softs. No, Carlos, why did you? Oh, it was Lando. How did Lando hit me? So far, it's been a really good race. As Norris gets by Sainz. Is that turn one just hates me? That's the problem. I mean, just by seeing me. Alright, I'm gonna let Max catch him up to Charles, I believe, to try and fight him. We're gonna lose DRS. This is not good because we're really struggling to keep the car on the road due to the tyre wear. The rears are just dying out massively now. As you can see, 23% tyre wear, so we are going to start to struggle massively. As you can see, we just slid around that corner. We lost 0.3 of a second. Now at least half a second we've lost there, so 500 milliseconds we've lost. Coming around that final, the end of sector 1 there. Now, the aim is to just have a beautiful W sector 3 essentially, to try and catch up. Brake early, turn, it's not going to be enough, is it? To try and get it. Probably use FIA for that. I have no grip on these tyres. Yeah. Now, like I said, one lap of DRS we lose is going to affect us, and Verstappen is going to get up to Charles Leclerc then, up there. Sorry, that's Oscar Piastri. Piastri's going to get up to Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc won't have DRS. Oh no, Norris has DRS. We just gotta pray. We're using the battery here, as Charles Leclerc's got the fastest lap somehow. I forgot when he got it, but then nice for him. As Norris gets by us. We are pitting next lap. We are starting to die out a lot of these tyres, so we may as well box this lap, but at the same time, we are going to start to struggle quite a bit. As soon as I say that, yeah. What do you think we should do, lads? Let me know below in the chat. I believe we should just continue until lap 10. Unless we box this lap. At the same time, we're going to lose a lot of positions and a lot of time, and we're going to come out in traffic as well when the rest pit, so... Okay. I know what to do. Reduce the brake bias.
Okay, we've been given a time.
How am I getting a 3-second penalty for something I can't control? The tyre wear is just hell around here. Okay. Okay. Hello, Jack. Don't ask me how I'm doing. I'm quite struggling, I'd say. We had a very good start. We were going to probably get the lead. And then the tyre wear just went boom for us. So, yeah, we're meant to pit next lap, but we're losing like half a second per lap now. Spins lap 8. We may as well box this lap because we're struggling a lot with the tyre wear. I don't know what to do because we can't manage 13 laps on hard tyres, can we? You see it's sliding everywhere. I have no clue what to do because we've had a very, very good start to this race. You know, P7, K2, P3, P2, trying to fight for P2, and now we're struggling to keep the car within the road here because of it sliding everywhere, literally. I think we should box. I think we box this lap and then come out maybe P5, P6, P7 again. Because we're just losing so much time, as you can see. boxing.
Right, let's have you in at the end
Take
of
the
this lap,
gamble.
please.
Shall we take the gamble? I think we should take the gamble. We're just losing so much time per lap. I don't know. I'm gonna stay out.
Didn't receive that. Repeat the message. Repeat the message.
Because also
Okay,
safety car.
boxing this lap. Are you okay?
What was
That
that
was a
for,
nasty
mate?
hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the
George.
marshals.
George just yeah. Okay, are we at the pit exit? Yes, entry. Sorry. Box
Pitting
is
this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Pit to be. How is Gasly and all those soft runners still going with those soft tires? I'm dying on these meds. Medium. At least we don't need a pit anymore, so that's fine. Quick pit stop. 2.2.
Fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting.
Very then. Oh no, we're so
After these
slow out of
tyres
the pit
now,
lane.
we've got
Come
to
on.
finish the race on this compound.
Yeah, pits lane. We've done the undercut essentially. Pit to being a lap earlier. The pitting. We have a lot of pace though. I can feel it already on these hard tires. We have a lot of pace. We're already catching to Yuki Tsunoda. Look at the gap coming down. So yeah, we're on newer set of tires, so we can be like much more free. Essentially, just gotta pray now. Max Verstappen, Lando Norris have some sort of issue in the pit lane, because then we can catch up massively. But at the same time, we are gonna have to struggle to warm up these tires.
Burn off some of this energy.
There's Verstappen pivots now. He's in the pit lane now. Norris pivots now. Sainz will pit. Yeah, Alex Albon is the second driver up. So Sainz pits now. So we should come out minimum P12, P11 ahead of Sainz, maybe behind Norris for sure. Which means we come around the final bend now. We can see Verstappen exiting the pit lane on the mini map. However, is it going to be enough? We got purple sector 3, and he is coming around. Are we going to dummy Lando Norris? Has the undercut strategy worked? Because Sainz has got ahead of Norris. We've got ahead of Norris, and we're practically trying to battle against Carlos Sainz. Verstappen is essentially the race leader, so 3.5 seconds is the gap to the race leader. As we have a massive slide through there.
ERS is low. ERS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD, or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
We're battling along with Lando Norris here, trying to keep him behind. But that's been the slide we had there. It's going to cost us a lot because gap to Carlos Sainz that's 1.4. But DRS is the crucial part here.
The car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind.
I don't know. Do I let Lando Norris by me? Norris is now 0.7 behind me. I could try and catch up to Carlos Sainz here for DRS. I don't know. Norris is now 4 seconds behind. I can't risk it. We're gonna be like 5 seconds behind. But how? That corner, I just hate it anyway. That ending, the sausage curb is just hell. I'd say. Beautiful exit.
I'm afraid you'll be.
How? 3-second penalty for going off the road and coming back safely. Make a bollard there then. Then it'll show like,
only
you
a
know.
second down on you. 1 second.
The game just doesn't want to like us today. Come on, at least get within the detection point. Mud. I did the undercut strategy. That's why we're down in this position. Otherwise we wouldn't be. Okay, they're all pitting now. Okay, Piastri will command the lead. Charles Leclerc's dropped to P3. Okay, we got DRS on Sainz. Ali, come on. Sainz is a sitting duck. Where are we going to come out? Where you at? Oh my god, we're coming out ahead of Albon. We're in the podium. We're on the podium places now because now we just need to get within DRS. Let Verstappen and Charles is P3. Charles has dropped from P1 to P3. The undercut worked out smoothly. We were sitting in P7 on the mediums. Alright, John and Akil immediately gets a 3-second penalty. It's a curse, mate. Okay, now we just need to keep our head down for the rest of the race. Get on to Charles Leclerc. Tires at 3%, meaning Charles Leclerc's tires are still like 0%, 1%, so it's still really cold, 0%, as you can see. I don't know. I could overtake Charles Leclerc. Go ahead and... Who? Oh, Leclerc's got a problem. He's got a problem. Now, Verstappen will get DRS on Piastri. What do we do here? Because if he's got a Charles just turned in on me, guys. Oh my, that's a big crash. Charles just turned in on me, guys. You all saw that, right? Oh, my stream is backwards. Alright. Like I was saying, we could keep Charles Leclerc ahead of us for DRS each lap. However, if he's got a problem, he's going to be slow as hell. As you can see up there, as Verstappen's got DRS and Piastri. The gap from me to Verstappen, 3.1 seconds. I don't know. We have to overtake him though somehow. Here. See how powerful the DRS is. I can already see Verstappen ahead. Oh, Verstappen's dropped back. 2.3. So the gap from him to Piastri is about 1.2 seconds. He's going to have to pull up a beautiful race here to try and get up to him. On to him there. Charles Leclerc's got a big problem. He's got a massive problem. 1.3 seconds he's lost to us already. So as Mark said, that Leclerc has got a problem. He's got a mechanical problem or something. He's going to be slow. He's losing about a tenth a lap. So that is per sector. So that is not good. So he's losing around half a second per lap. So that is not good. He's going to already see 1.8 seconds the gap now. The gap from Verstappen to Piastri, a good 1.1 seconds, I'd say. So he's not in the DRS detection yet. Recharge the battery now and try and get up to him now upon the air. 2.1. Forget the gap for now. We just need to try our best to maximize our tire till the end of the race as well, because these tires we are pushing like crazy here. 13.7 on the hard tires then. And you can see the gap from Verstappen to Piastri. Piastri now there. And Leclerc's dropping to P5 now. This is a very bad race for Charles. Leclerc's dropped to P6 now. Let's just see. I'm not flashbacking, I'm just going to check. But yeah. No, he's dropped down because of no DRS, but he's really struggling. No, not that camera. This one. Has he got damage? Let's just check. Floor looks okay. Yeah, floor looks perfectly fine. Can't really check the rear wing, but floor is perfectly fine. Front wing, no damage whatsoever, just a bit of dirt. I think he's got a problem, mechanical problem, like Mark said. But I don't know. I don't want to say anything. Wait, that's good. That's good, because if Charles Leclerc's got a problem, he's holding up the Ferrari, he's holding up everybody behind him. This is good. Norris started this race P5, and I can't even see him in the top 6. He's P11, Norris, looking at the mini-map. That's just crazy, I'd say. My Discord keeps getting messages. That's from a server. Okay, let me mute it. Muted it. If Felipe's here, he needs to give me some help to try and get we're on the podium, but maybe a win this race, because we have a chance for P2, P1 here if we try our best. But we are in P3 at the moment. I think we just need to maximize and just potentially. The thing is, I don't. If Leclerc has a problem, if Verstappen has a similar issue, I don't want to push too much on these tires. Because we pitted a lap early and I don't want to wear them out already. So that's what I want to do. But at the same time, we don't have laps left. 6% on the rear, so I don't want to wear them out. Verstappen's tires are like, what, 3%, 2%? So we do have warmer tires, but okay. I was looking at the chat. Apologies. Someone put Canadian flag. Let me pin this message. Here we go. I don't know what to do in this race. Looking at the minimap, that is just a very shocking scene to see the kick sabbers who were fighting points last season now fighting for last position. Who's going to get last position in this Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix? It's not been a great season for Kick Sauber this season already, as we are trembling around the final corner now. 1.2 seconds. We've taken out around half a second to Max Verstappen here. We've got purple sector 3, meaning we are pushing on these tyres way too much. I don't know. It's a risk because it's lap 15 or 22. We do have a long race still to go. Anything can happen. It's the red flag, safety car. I don't know. I will check the chat, guys. Give me a minute. Let me just get onto the straight. But yeah, I believe the game is on. But as you can see, the rear is now starting to snap a lot. Because why? We're pushing too much on these tyres. One thing I've noticed, Verstappen uses a lot of battery in sector 2. Because when we get onto the straight for DRS, he has no battery left. So if we do manage to maximize it here, 1.2, 1.2, still 1.2. Can we gain 2/10 of it? Okay, got purple sector 2 now. Nail it on the curb here. Beautiful traction. Now we can get DRS to him. We can try and get up to Piastri. That McLaren is rapid in the straight line though. We are now caught up to... Wait, let me just check the chat quickly. Brilliant race so far. P3 is good, mate. We keep pushing. Yeah, thank you so much, Robo. If you did join yesterday's stream, let me just check pin. Yeah, if you did join yesterday's stream, qualifying, we were struggling like mad. Q1 we came P12, so Q2 we came at the big P10. We just scraped our way through. Q3 we came P7, and also we really struggled to get up to Q3. Per bomb there, so it has been a great race so far. I mean, P7 to P3 with 90% AI, by the way, is a factor to play in hand here. And also we are really trying to charge with Verstappen, but at the same time we want these tyres to go to the end. And the front tyres are A, good, however the rear tyres are B, bad. As Norris is going to have one race to get here, because an Aston Martin, Charles Leclerc has dropped to P12. He started this race P3. This is going to be one hell of a race for Leclerc to forget for sure, because it's not been the best for Red Bull. I mean, Verstappen bottled it already. Lap 1, I mean turn 1, lights out. He went from pole, well, P1 to P4 as... No, Mark, do not say that, Mark. Not now, Mark. Mark, you do realise we're going to be possibly P2 in this race, and you're telling me we have sensor issues. Last time that happened, we had a battery problem, meaning we couldn't deploy the ERS as much, especially in the straight. So let's just pray now. Verstappen has no DRS. We're going to absolutely dummy him. Heading into turn 1 now. Here we go. Going to pass Max Verstappen. Going to say goodbye to him. See him after the race probably. And now we're chasing on to Oscar Piastri here. This is for the race lead. Do a dramatic spin there. Did we hit the grass? I just want to know. Go past on the main straight. I don't want to. I don't want to pass Verstappen, but at the same time, look at the straight line speed he has. Wait, what can I check? So we're in 8th gear heading here. What's Verstappen at? How do we go? Cockpit camera. Here we go. So he's done 202 miles per hour. We're doing 211. Holy drift. I don't know what to do. I don't want to pass Verstappen, but he's slow on the straight. Now the game is now to keep behind Piastri for DRS every lap, because if I pass him, he's gonna get DRS past me. Then the next lap I'm gonna get DRS past him. Then he's gonna pass me. It's gonna be like a pattern. I do not want that, especially not this weekend when we're fighting for the championship points here. Norris is let's check, P8. Damn. Charles Leclerc is gonna lose the podium top 3. Lewis is P12. My teammate is yeah, let's just say we're just waiting till Silverstone. Then we can sign Jensen Button or Ayton Senna. I don't want to spend too much money here. I mean, we do have a lot of money. We have like 46 mil in the bank, but I don't want to spend too much money because I want to sign the GOAT, Lewis Hamilton, at the end of the season. So that's why. Right, Felipe, you tell me now. We've got DRS detection here. We've got the DRS on Piastri. I don't want to pass Piastri, but we have to pass Piastri. Oh no, this is not a good race for me, isn't it? Because yes, I'm happy we're going to lead the race for the first time this race, but like at the same time, if we pass him, we're cooked. Because he has what, fresher tyres by a lap. 2 laps fresher tyres because we paid 2 laps back in front of him. We're not going to get DRS, so no.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate
Okay.
by 27.
My plan is, get me if I'm wrong, we should try and stick within the DRS for the next 4 laps. Lap 21 I try and move, and then lap 22 obviously the final lap you can't get DRS on us, so I don't know, we're really struggling though. Rear tyres are now starting to die out. I think we need to take the lead of the race now and try our best. So push now this lap and try and maximise the tyre wear. Brake bias 55 will go. Try and see what we can do with the 55. I mean, what do we have to lose? Maximum we have to lose is just a position. So come on, Oscar. Let me get a bit closer to Piastri. He's just too fast ahead of us then. Verstappen is not going to get DRS on us, so there's no way. So we're just going to keep going. Final bend now. Corner. Nail it. Nice and easy. We've been lifting and coasting a bit this race as well. The start of the race, Felipe wasn't here so he didn't see it. But we have been lifting and coasting mainly because fuel. We wanted to save a bit of fuel. And Verstappen, like I said, doesn't have DRS coming down the main straight now. So all we gotta do, nail this next part of the sector. Albon and Sainz fighting for P4 and P5 here. Pretty nice to see. Imagine Piastri locks up in the last lap, and it's at turn 1. He's gonna drop to like P8 or P10. But we'll see. We're not gonna get DRS, are we, this lap? 1.8 seconds behind. Too far behind. Plan is now let Verstappen by. There we go, let Verstappen by, and then we can grab DRS.
Come on, you can win that place back.
We've lost 2.4 seconds now. So it's essentially 1.5 seconds, just giving the position to him. I don't know what to do. Felipe is, he's just watching me. He's just watching me like, please, something good happen, because I don't know what to do this race, especially now when we're fighting for the win here. He's just too far ahead, that's the problem. The DRS detection point was a bit later, like towards here, the last corner, then it would make sense. Then I could have got DRS, but we didn't. So here we go now. We're gonna have to nail it. We're gonna have to absolutely nail it. Battery deploy, DRS. Gonna have to gain a whole 1.5 seconds with the DRS here. Here we come. Slipstream him. It's pushing me off into the grass a bit. Okay. Is it going to be enough? 2.1, 2.3. It's increasing because we did lose time overtaking him. Oh no. Oh no. Save ERS. There's nothing to save, mate. I'm just struggling with the tyre wear. We pitted a lap earlier. It helped us a lot, but now it's costing us big time here. I don't know what to do. Maybe let him by again. But if we're gonna let him by, we're gonna have to do it now because we're struggling a lot.
Piastri's ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car ahead. 2.4.
Go, Max. Go.
Okay, they're on fresh hards.
Max, I'm letting you by, mate.
Your last lap time 1.9.
3.2. It's not enough.
Extending their advantage by 2 seconds a lap at the moment.
Yeah, 2 seconds lap, meaning the tyres are dead. Said DRS, fine. We said DRS, but Verstappen's gonna get DR. No, he's not. Okay, he's not gonna get DRS. Okay. The plan now is how we don't let him by. We're not, but like, at the same time, we can't really do much. If we don't let him by, we're losing time. We're letting him by, we're also losing time. So 2.6, 2.7 is just increasing per lap. Let's use it now. This will act like a DRS a bit. 2.6. I mean, I'm still happy for podium, but like, knowing the win is on the line here, it's just. Anyway, I'm gonna go 2 laps to go. Yeah, we're not gonna get it, but realistically, 2.7 there.
As things stand,
We'll be second. That's good. So we're going to move from P5 in the standings to P2 or P4 to standings. That's better. What a race now, don't burn too much. Fine. 2.7 is still 2.7 lads. We're not going to be able to get him for sure. Use a battery here. Okay. 2.8. I just feel really slow in sector 2, especially this corner because we really struggle to get on the speed here. Save ERS, I am mate. But now we're 3 seconds behind, not using the battery. I think we just settled for P2. I mean, I'm still really happy because we started this race P7, dropped massively down and then back up to P2, so still a really decent race. Let's try and get the fastest lap now. Forget the P1 now. We're not going to be able to get him unless he locks up at turn 1. Let's try. This is for the fastest lap of the race.
Let's go. Final lap.
Drop it down to 25% now. Then go for the fastest lap now. Here we go. A bit on the grass. Turn number 1. Smooth under the braking, so focusy. Big improvement through turn 1 for sure. But Piastri is just way too far ahead. He deserved this race win anyway. Piastri worked hard for it. Okay, yeah, we're struggling a lot now. So I'm just going to try and keep Max behind. As soon as I said we're going to try and keep Max behind, he went away from us.
Okay, as things stand, we'll be 3rd in the championship.
Oh, come on. I go off a small bit. Penalty, 5-second penalty. Game really hates us today, doesn't it? Verstappen will move to P2 in the standings. Piastri will lead the standings though, isn't it? The Drivers' Champion. Right. 0.8, I believe we can get him. Not checking them, but being off a small bit. Just an incident, I guess. Oh, flashbacks. Season 4. Last lap, last corner overtake on Max Verstappen. Flashbacks are coming back here. Send it. I'm gonna have to try. Yeah, here we go. Brake very late here. Battery B here. Oh, season 4 flashbacks. Let's just pit this lap, guys. We're pitting this lap. Oh no, the line is on the pit lane. I can't do that, can I? Trying to do a Michael Schumacher run right there. Let's just send it. Adios. To make both of us out of the race.
That was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Shall I end it here, guys? Let's make it in the barrier. Technically we classify P2, don't we? So, that corner we just lock up a lot. Alright, my plan is Verstappen will brake roughly here. So he's braking here. We brake at the soft tyre board. Oh, no, not that one. Don't turn. Here we go. Okay, we brake at the soft tyre board here. Oh, come on. He just squeezed us off into the curve. And especially that curve is just sausage curve, isn't it? So, yeah. Oscar Piastri wins the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. We come around the final bend now. It's not going to be enough. P3 anyway. It's still a decent podium finish for us.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
Oh, Piastri crashed. Piastri crashed into Verstappen. That's crazy. That's why Verstappen just slowed down.
Oscar Piastri, take a bow.
But yeah, what a win! What a win for Piastri. P3 for us still.
Well, another race victory today, and you can clearly
They go
see
to congratulate our rival.
starting to believe in
P3 is decent, yeah. I mean, especially from
It's a
P7.
stage, Crofty, where you become very hard to beat as a driver when you keep putting in
Really proud
performances
of
like this
Piastri.
one.
Well done to Oscar Piastri.
And look at that, they're making their way out onto the podium now. Great race from the McLaren team, and I'm very happy to see them there on that top step of the podium.
Okay, you can all stay for a bit then if you want. I might just go ahead and check the driver standings after this podium.
It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula
I
One
think,
action.
I think podium
Wait
pass
to
is
see
finished.
what's next.
That's why I can't get the points anymore. But there we go. P3 for Valtteri Bottas, P6 at the end. Charles Leclerc drops to P12 at the end of that. That's a very, very poor order. Yeah, I didn't think I saved the clip, did I? Okay, I saved it. Okay. Very poor race for Charles Leclerc with that engine problem he had. That's gonna reduce his performance there. Lewis Hamilton finished just 3/10 away from Lance Stroll for points. Lando Norris, though, is P8 for him, meaning his championship chances are going in the bin, and Barry's the championship chances would go 135, 104, 99, 95. So we're just 2 race wins behind the World Championship fight here. Constructor-wise, we moved down to P4 because Ferrari got double points finish. We're carrying the team again, so hopefully when we have Jensen Button in Silverstone, maybe then we can get up to maybe P2 in the standings. If not, do a Ferrari versus McLaren in 2024 and do a last race battle. But I don't know. I feel like this championship is going to go down to the wire again in Abu Dhabi for the 5th season running. Verstappen is P2 in the standings. So if he wins Monaco, no, never mind. 31 points behind. He's too far behind. But who got the fastest lap? It was me, isn't it? 1:13.720. Are we the only man who got 1:13.7 in this race? That's crazy. Yeah. Okay. Okay. 2:28 mins the race took. What's the race director say? So Stroll, Hülkenberg, Sargent, Ocon, and Porsche went soft tyres. The meds and mediums. Did they get points? Is the question. Stroll got points. Vesti, medium, MTH, so no. Those who went on soft tyres finished worse. Well, Logan P14 to P14, Gasly P12 to P15, P17 to P16, P18 to P17, and then P15 to P18, and these two. So, yeah, that's that. I have to record the highlights, guys. I just forgot. I need to check fastest lap. What lap did we get it? So lap 13. So that's fine then. Okay, I will end it here, lads. But thank you everyone for whoever joined, especially Felipe. Thank you so much. And I will see you all probably later today. I'll do Monaco. Who knows? Maybe. See you later, guys.